Well, it's December here, and it is right after Christmas. So this message came to me in December also, but it was in the year 2001. And it related to the message that comes from the good news of the birth of Jesus Christ. And these are the words that God said to me to explain the true meaning of the birth of Jesus. And this is what he said. He said, because of the birth and also the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and because of the Christ part of him, which was ruler and redeemer, a major part of the good news is that you can be redeemed from the curses of the bad choices that you have made. Now that truly is good news. God said there were no avenues of redemption from bad choices under the law, which is the first covenant, unless men returned to me and followed the directions that I gave to the prophets. The devil was there to bring curses when men slipped outside of the law and chose to meander into the devil's territory. But God explained to me and said, however, I understand the predicament of all men, and I understand their rebellion, and I understand their adventuresome nature, and I understand men in whole. But I choose to, said God, because of my love, I choose to redeem all men from the curses that were waiting for him when he decides to make bad choices. And he said, and I am there to redeem men now from the curses that are awaiting for them when they decide to make bad choices. And that is good news as far as I'm concerned. But God said, and how do I do that? Men no longer have to follow the direction of the prophets to gain redemption. God said, I do that for you through communion with me and through prayer and intercession. My words through your mouth in my spiritual language will allay all the curses. And I will restructure and restore to good the design that I intended for you to have for your life. And I will turn all bad circumstances that come your way into good choices for you. He said, however, with my participation in your future, you will never have restoration from the curses brought to you from making bad choices unless you can hear from me. He said, I did it for the Israelites when they were under the law, when they returned to me. And I do it now with more power and more ability for my children when they turn to me and follow the leading of my Holy Spirit and incorporate me into every situation through prayers prayed by my Spirit. God said, the orchestrations that I perform are mighty through the pulling down of demonic strongholds and through my ability to build and restore and redeem all things. Bad choices are a result of the gift of free will that I gave to men, said God. Therefore, I give a greater gift of redemption and restoration from the curses that come from your using my gift of free will to your own detriment. And he said that is what is called the good news, that I redeem all things. He said, let's get together in communion and prayer regularly toward total restoration in every area of your life that has been cursed by your making bad choices. So if you've made bad choices in your life, I encourage you to go to God, commune with Him, and listen to Him, and then follow His leading and find out the way to redeem those bad choices.